What's up, spiritual family? It's your boy Rossell, aka Spiritual Raw, coming at y'all with a video. It's gonna be a quick video. I'm trying to, get this done in like a few minutes. But I just wanted to get my 2 cents on like what's going on with Chris Rock and Will Smith and everything that you're seeing. Basically, the distractors, hence the term actors, right? And so all this stuff is used as, I guess, an inhibitor to further push the agenda towards the New World Order. And for those of you who do not know, the New World Order is something that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be something that's slowly ushered in, which we're already in full force effect of the New World Order. It's been initiated full-fledged. I'm 26, so shit, when I was born, before I was born, but we're seeing like the dynamics of it and the actual the structure of it being emerged on a fast scale, everywhere from like inflation to where their mission statement, or one of their mission statements, is you will own nothing and be happy. So we're seeing them push the rises, drive the prices of real estate, gas prices, food, all that. They're seeing them drive all that shit up, right? For the end goal is to have control. Because what's going to happen is people are not going to be able to afford this stuff because people have the same buying power in like probably one source of income, which is the average person, right? Have one source of income, their buying power is slowly being taken away, right? And the Will Smith and Chris Rock incident, man, I believe, I'm not going to say it was real. I'm not going to say it was fake. I think that it was just, I think the acting was real. So I think the acting was real, but I think the overall, the tension and escalations was fake, because there's no way, if you look at the video, it's like, and those of you that are like in physical combat, or train boxing, MMA, or anything, you kind of if you're used to getting hit, you can perceive and interpret like, the reaction of being hit or like throwing a punch or whatever. And that just didn't match up to, just from my experience. And that's just my opinion. So, and there's like posts that are coming out on social media talking about how he was leaning forward and like how, like, I guess like Will Smith slapped right here. And, they wear the undershirt microphones, or microphones connected to their shirt. And that's where you hear the pop or the smacking sound. So it was well constructed. I will give it that, but it's not, I'm not giving my energy to that. It's not something I'll be like, yeah, that's just like real or anything. Cause we know this is a matrix, right? But I will say, another thing you could do, is look at Will Smith apology is trending next to Russia and Ukraine. So I pointed that out for a reason, because you gotta understand, if we're on the verge of a nuclear war, World War III, and possibly people being drafted for World War III, how is something where people get slapped every day, I'm pretty sure, punched every day, right? How is something like that so huge, of this magnitude, trending next to Russia and Ukraine? It just doesn't make sense to me. Why is it food shortages up there? Why is it the e-cash bill that they just passed a little over a day or two ago, whenever this stuff happened? Why isn't that trending? And those of you do your research, e-cash is basically a digital version of the US dollar. And if you ask me, I think that should be trending even more so, because, man, like, we're in a full global reset. And we need to know, okay, if they're doing trial runs, is my cash that I have on hand going to be converted over? Are there going to be any like repercussions of this? Because not everybody's going to understand the whole concept of this. Does cryptocurrency apply to this? Because if you read the article, it's saying that it's different from cryptocurrency. There's just a whole bunch of stuff that I have to look into, and just a lot of unanswered questions, right? But when you look at this, man, it's trending next to Russia and Ukraine. You have alopecia that's all of a sudden trending, and the COVID or Omicron variant. There's so much stuff that is trending, and if you ask me, I think that a part of this agenda is to have very relevant topics. You know, COVID, and there's variants of it, so that's going to be in full force effect for a while. Then there's Russia and Ukraine. There's no telling how long that's going to be on the mainstream. There's going to be so many trending topics that's going to be just stagnant. You know, there's no, like no escalations, but it's still there. It's like, okay, it's still relevant. You know what I'm saying? If I'm making sense on it, if I'm explaining myself pretty well, but yeah, it's just we're in a matrix. There's going to be something new every day. There's going to be something new every quarter, to where they have to like keep us entertained and keep us distracted. You know, just like Chris Rock and Will Smith, distractors. All of them are distractors. If you look at the etymology of that and just the breakdown of that word, they're distracting us from the truth. And people are buying it, and they're really toying with us, and they're running the game on us. And it's really sad because a lot of people just don't see what's going on. A lot of people don't. If I was to tell somebody it was fake, they'll probably look at me like I was crazy. Like, I know if I was to talk to some people I know, they'll probably look at me like, man, what the hell are you talking about? That shit was real. You know, and the New World Order is basically taking effect right now. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, but it's being introduced full-fledged, even more so, like 10 times the magnitude ever since it seems like 2020 happened. It's like once we got in 2020, it was like we entered like a new timeline, or we went into like a different dimension. And I guess that's what they mean by 3D to 5D. How like in the Bible also it talks about how technology will increase, and like there'll be like vast changes, sudden changes. So that's probably what it meant. But I realized I'm getting into this video like 7 minutes plus, but there'll be a part 2. But yeah, just stay tuned. Hope you guys like what I have to talk about.